Welcome back to the First United Bank Center, where we are about ready for our second game of the South Central Region Challenge. This time it will be Colorado Mesa out of the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference against UT Permian Basin, a member of the Lone Star Conference. Colorado Mesa 14-8 a year ago, 13-7 in conference play. They returned 3 of 4 starters from last year's squad and have a roster that features 11 freshmen. Now, Mesa is 9-0 in season openers under head coach Taylor Wagner, and he has been ultra successful in his previous 9 years in Grand Junction. 5 RMAC titles, 5 NCAA tournament appearances, and 1 Elite 8. For UT Permian Basin, they returned 9 letter winners from last year's 6-12 squad. They have 6 freshmen on their squad. They are picked to finish 12th out of the 7 teams in the LSC this year. Meanwhile, the Mavericks are picked to finish in the upper division of the RMAC. Let's meet the starting lineup for this game. First, the designated visitors, the Colorado Mesa Mavericks. They'll start at one guard, Sophie Anderson, a 5'9 grad student from Peonia, Colorado. Second guard will be Daniela Turner, a 5'10 graduate student from Boca Raton, Florida. Mariah Martin rounds out the backcourt, 5'6 graduate student from Sandy, Utah. At forward, Savannah Domgard, a 6-foot graduate student from Eagle Mountain, Utah, and Kelsey Siemens, a 6'1 graduate from Tucson, Arizona. So a lot of experience on that Colorado Mesa starting lineup. For UT Permian Basin, they'll start at one guard, Avalon Munoz, a 5'5 freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Second guard's Ali Hammond, 5'9 freshman from Cypress, Texas. The third guard, Rory Carter, 5'6 sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada. And at the forwards, Morgan Helgeson, 6'1 freshman from Denton, Texas, and Alexis Quaidman, a 6'1 sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada. As I mentioned, Colorado Mesa in their 10th season under head coach Taylor Wagner. UT Permian Basin in their 5th season under head coach Ray Booth. The Mavericks wearing the road maroon with the white Mavericks and numerals outlined in gold. UT Permian Basin wearing the gray uniforms with the pale orange trim, UTPB, and the numerals in white across the chest. Our referee, Jonathan Petusik, puts it up, and Colorado Mesa has first possession. Our officiating crew tonight, Jonathan Petusik, Randall Arbuckle, and Corey Malone. Mavericks get the ball in the corner, and there's a shot put up and drilled by Casey Simons. Mavericks take a quick 3-0 lead. A miss at the UT Permian Basin end. Down at the other, the Mavericks pass the ball around the perimeter and throw it away. Ball picked up loose by Munoz. She hustles up court. Picks up her dribble. Now here's Carter. Up top, goes right wing to Munoz. Munoz with a step back 3. Little strong rebound pulled down by Mesa's Daniela Turner. And we've got a jump ball signaled, and alternating possession goes to UP Permian Basin. Inbounds comes into Munoz. In the corner, there's a 3. Rory Carter, no good. Rebound fought for. And we're going to have a foul called against Colorado Mesa. This is going to go on Daniela Turner, her first. The team's first. Going to the line for the Falcons, Alexa Quaidman. She'll shoot twice. She's a 6'1 sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada. Actually, non-shooting foul. And now we've got a charge called on the offensive end. Morgan Helgeson picks up her first personal. And it'll be the Mavericks ball, leading 3-0 early in the first quarter. Pump fake and a drive by Turner, and she's going to be fouled. Avalon Munoz picks up her first personal, team foul number 2 against the Falcons. In the paint, it's Domgaard with the turnaround, and it won't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Falcons basketball. UTPB last year, 6-12 overall, 5-12 in LSC play. On the wing, Carter dribbles up top, shot clock down to 10. Carter in the paint, shot clock at 3, kicks it outside to Heyman. Her 3 is no good. Rebound comes down to the Mavericks, and they're on the break. Sophie Anderson kicks it outside. Long 3 put up and drilled by Kelsey Siemens. Siemens with her second 3 of the game gives the Mavericks a 6-0 lead. And UT Permian Basin wants a timeout. It's a 30. We'll take it with them. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
UT Permian Basin with the inbounds. They've yet to score 0 for 4 from the floor. Colorado Mesa 2 of 3 from the field, both field goals being 3-pointers. There's a 3 put up, missed by Morgan Helgeson. Rebound comes down to the Mavericks' Savannah Domgaard. They get it in the corner. Siemens again puts up a 3. This one no good, but an offensive board by Daniela Turner. Siemens in the corner. Her 3 no good. Rebound on the offensive end by Domgaard, and the Mavericks track down the loose ball in the backcourt. 10 on the shot clock. This is Mariah Martin outside, has the ball knocked away, still loose. And they're going to call backcourt violation against the Mavericks. They're saying that Mariah Martin knocked the ball into the backcourt, and when Kelsey Siemens went back and picked up the ball, that constituted over and back. 6-0 our score. Colorado Mesa leading UT Permian Basin, 6:43 to play in the first quarter. We've got a whistle inside, and they're going to call an offensive foul. And this one's going to go against Ogechi Nwodu, her first. Team foul number 3 against UTPB. Here's Anderson to Martin. Back to Anderson. Martin, long 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Siemens. On the wing, it's Turner. And there's an interception by the Falcons, but hustling in to force the jump ball, Kelsey Siemens. Alternating possession gives the ball to the Mavericks with 4 seconds on the shot clock. They don't call it a change of possession, so the shot clock does not reset. Inbound comes into Martin. She puts one up at the buzzer, no good, and that'll be a shot clock violation. 6-0 our score, 4 minutes into the first quarter. Colorado Mesa versus UT Permian Basin. And here we've got another offensive foul inside. And this one, not sure who that foul goes against. We'll track that down for you. Mesa's basketball, mid-range jumper, baseline right side, no good. Out of bounds. Colorado Mesa retains possession. That last UTPB foul was on Alexis Popham, 5'11" junior from Cibola, Texas. Her first, the team's 4th. There's a 2 put up and missed by Daniela Turner, but the offensive rebound by Anderson. Fresh 20 for the Mavericks. Martin gets a screen from Siemens, puts up a mid-range shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Falcons' Popham. Here's Carter up top. Carter drives, stops, puts it up and nails it. First bucket of the game for UT Permian Basin, comes 5-10 into the contest and makes it a 6-2 Colorado Mesa lead. Very patient offensively on that last possession. Here's Martin, long 3, too strong. There for the rebounds, Popham. Carter now directing traffic up top. Drives, puts one up, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds by Anderson.
Checking into the Falcons. Number 4, Kamari Gonzalez. Number 23, Alexis Quad.
Falcons shooting just 1 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 5 from three-point range. And Colorado Mesa, after hitting 2 of their first 3, have missed their last 8 shots. And Mesa has gone over 3 minutes without scoring and has 4 turnovers in the last 5 minutes. 4:15 to play in the first. Colorado Mesa leading UT Permian Basin 6-2. This will be Munoz on the inbounds. Gets it in far corner. 3 put up and missed by Popham. Rebound comes down to the Mavericks. Anderson, and the outlet to Martin. Martin on the wing. Gives it to Anderson, who hands it back off to Martin. Martin finds Seaman in the paint, distributes left corner for 3. Anderson's shot no good, but the Mavericks get the offensive rebound and a second chance. Martin's 3 is no good, and the rebound's pulled down by UTPB's Alexis Wyckoff. 6-foot senior from Magnolia. Here's Munoz on the wing. Her 3 is off target, but we've got a whistle and a foul under the boards. And this is going to be another offensive foul against UT Permian Basin. This will go against Alexis Wyckoff, her first. This will be the 5th team foul against UTPB, and this will be a shooting foul. Kelsey Siemens at the line, shooting twice. Knocks down the first. A year ago, Siemens averaged 8.5 points, 6 rebounds an outing. She's already got 7 this afternoon. And make it 8. This is a Mavericks team that averaged 64 points a game a year ago, but where they were strong was on the boards, out-rebounding their opponent by 5.5 a game. Here's Popham, feeds Wyckoff. Back out to Popham. 18-footer, no good. Rebound. Pulled down by Monica Brooks. In the corner, Turner for 3, no good. And the Falcon rebound grabbed by Quaidman. Near side, Kamari Portales. Now Popham with 10 on the shot clock. Finds Munoz. Shot clock at 6. Munoz to Wyckoff in the paint. She needs to get a shot up, and she's not going to. Be a shot clock violation against the Falcons. With Colorado Mesa leading 8-2, 2:24 to play here in the first half.
Also taking back into the Falcons, number 11, Morgan Helgeson.
Mavericks basketball. 2:20 to play in the half. Quarter, rather. And a sloppy pass turns into a Mavericks turnover. That'll be their 5th. Boy, Colorado Mesa out-rebounding the Falcons 13-6 in the early going. Here's Carter. Turnaround in the paint, forces it up, but draws the foul. Foul's going to go in Sophie Anderson, her first personal. Team foul number 1, actually number 2 against the Mavericks. At the line for the Falcons, Rory Carter. Was a 90% free throw shooter a year ago, and she misses the first. Misses them both. Rebound pulled down by the Mavericks, who have not hit a field goal in their last 11 attempts. And their scoring drought, minus 2 free throws, has extended nearly 6 minutes. There's a short mid-range jumper on the baseline by Daniela Turner. The All-RMAC selection a year ago gets in the books and extends the Mesa lead to 10-2. 1:25 to go here in the first. There's an air ball put up 3 range by Helgeson. Rebound to the Mavericks. They're on the move. Martin to Anderson on the wing. On top to Martin. Drives in. Picks up her dribble. Goes right wing. A 3 by Turner's no good. And Wyckoff gets the defensive rebound. Rory Carter now as we are inside our final minute of the first quarter. The shot clock nears 10 seconds. Carter drives, kicks it back outside to Helgeson. Shot clock at 4. Helgeson to Portales. Puts one up, misses everything. Shot clock violation, the second of the game against the Falcons. Who are just 1 of 11 from the floor here in the first quarter, 9%. Now Mesa not exactly burning the nets themselves at 3 of 17. 16 seconds to play in the quarter. Here's Turner in the corner. Drives up, little floater off the glass, nice touch. Daniela Turner with her fourth point puts the Mavericks up by 10. Clock winding down as Rory Carter banks it in off the boards. And a little flurry of offensive activity at both ends of the floor round out our first quarter of play. Our score stands: Colorado Mesa 12, UT Permian Basin 4. We'll take a timeout. You are watching the South Central Region Challenge right here on the LSC Digital Network.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Well, after one quarter of play, Colorado Mesa leads UT Permian Basin 12-4. The Mavericks 4 of 18, 22% from the floor, 2 of 13 from three-point range. That's 15%. They are 2 of 2 from the line. The Falcons 2 of 12, 16% from the floor, 0 of 6 from three-point range, and 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Another number that stands out, rebounding. The Mavericks have 16, the Falcons just 7. Here's an air ball 3 put up by Carter to open the quarter. And it'll be Colorado Mesa's basketball. Under head coach Taylor Wagner, we mentioned their success. He is 208 and 54 in the last 9 years that he has been in Grand Junction. And we've got an offensive foul called against Colorado Mesa. And Mariah Martin picks up her first, the team's first of the quarter. 8-point lead for the Mavericks early in the second quarter. Here's Munoz directing traffic with the shot clock winding down. It's at 5. Munoz drives. They kick it outside to Carter. Her 3, got it right at the buzzer. Rory Carter has accounted for all 7 of the Falcons' points here in the ballgame. Nice feed inside to Monica Brooks for the lay-in. As Mariah Martin with the nifty pass. Almost had steps there by Allie Heyman. Here's Carter, feeds Quaidman inside. Her shot won't go. The putback by Munoz no good. We've got a whistle inside, and this one's going to go against the maroon-clad Mavericks. That foul goes against Tatiana Burciaga Reyes, 5'9" freshman from Honolulu. Mavericks by 7. The Falcons almost threw the ball out of bounds. It was saved but recovered by the Mavericks. They don't have numbers, but they still get an open shot. Missed by Leah Redding. The follow by Monica Brooks was no good, but we do have a foul. Allie Hammond picks up her first personal, team foul number 1 of the quarter. First shot by Monica Brooks was no good, but she knocks down the second.
Subjecting in the game for the Mavericks, number 11, Italy, Katie.
Brooks, a 6'1 junior out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. (15-7) our score, 7:45 to play here in the second quarter. Munoz at the line. Step back from 14, no good. But there's an offensive board and a putback. Alexis Quadman with her first bucket of the game makes it a 6-point Maverick lead. Ball's loose and goes out of bounds. Last touch by UT Permian Basin. Here's Anderson, goes in the corner to Redding, drives baseline and took steps. Redding, a local product for the Mavericks, 5'6" freshman from Grand Junction. As we approach 7 minutes to play here in the first half, Mavericks leading it 15-9. There's a long three by Carter, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Nwodu. Martin brings the Mavs up court. In the corner to Anderson. She tries to fire a pass to her teammate Emily Cavey, but Cavey's cutting to the basket. And Anderson thought she was going to be spotting up in the corner. Goes out of bounds, last touched by the Falcons, so the Mavericks, with 15 on the shot clock, will inbound to the left of their bucket. They get it into Martin. On the wing, her defender falls down. She drains the three, and we've got a foul after the shot. Mariah Martin with her first bucket of the game. Falcon foul was a hold called on Lauren Stallworth, her first, the Falcons' second of the quarter. And it's going to be the Mavericks' ball to inbound. So leading by 9, they can increase their lead due to the foul after the shot. Here's Cavey, back outside to Martin. Anderson in the corner. Has her pass batted away, picked up by Martin, 4 on the shot clock. Martin on the run, can't get it to go, but the offensive board pulled down by Anderson, and it's knocked out of bounds. Colorado Mesa's basketball with 6:09 to play in the first, leading 18-9. Ball comes into Martin. In the paint, she's tripped up. And she appeared to be shooting. We'll see if Jonathan Petusik agrees. Alexis Popham picks up her second personal. Mariah Martin at the line, shooting 2 shots. The basketball rolled under one of the band's stage pieces, so now the fun begins with trying to get it out from under there. So we have a slight delay. Mavericks 27% from the floor, 6 of 22. The Falcons now 25%, 4 of 16. The Mavericks have knocked down 3 3-pointers. The Falcons just 1. And Colorado Mesa shooting 3 of 4 from the line with 2 more shots coming. And UT Permian Basin has misfired on each of their first 2 free throws. The Mavericks out rebounding the Falcons by 11, a 19-8 margin. There's Mariah Martin at the line. Misses too strong on the first. Second shot's good. Ten-point lead for Colorado Mesa, 19-9. So we're under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's Sydney Hobbs, puts up a running floater. It won't go. And the Mavericks hustle the ball up court. Martin up top, goes left wing to Brooks. Brooks gets around her defender, feeds Anderson, and the ball goes out of bounds. I think Monica Brooks might have been better advised to have put up that shot instead of passing it. 19-9 our score. Colorado Mesa leading with just a tad over 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Carter lobs it to Quaidman. Turnaround off the glass and in. Nice touch. Alexis Quaidman has 4 points. The Falcons have cut the Mavs lead to 8. It was a wild 3 put up by Siemens, no good. Now Carter at the offensive end for UT Permian Basin. Carter goes in the corner to Hobbs. Hobbs dribbles out on the wing from the free throw line. Shots blocked by Siemens, recovered by Martin. Mavericks on the run. Mariah Martin picks up her dribble, goes underneath all alone to Danielle Turner. And Daniela Turner has her 6th point. And the Mavericks bump their lead back up to 10. Shot clock at 10 for the Falcons. Rory Carter drives, cut off, passes it out, intended for Quaidman, and coming over the back is Kelsey Siemens. That will be her first personal. Or did we call it just knocking the ball out of bounds? Yes, it was a foul on Siemens. Her first. The Mavericks second as a team. We got a timeout on the floor. 3:47 to play second quarter. Colorado Mesa 21, UT Permian Basin 11. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Colorado Mesa leading it 21-11, 3:47 to play here in the first half. Mavericks out rebounding the Falcons 19-9. They've also forced 6 Falcon turnovers. The Mavericks have turned it over 7 times themselves. Pass comes into Carter as the Falcons have a fresh 20. And we've got a whistle underneath. And they're going to ring up Colorado Mesa's Savannah Dumgard with her first personal foul. Team foul number 4 against the Mavericks. Fresh 20 for UT Permian Basin. Inbounds pass deflected out of bounds by Martin. And the Falcons will inbound on the sideline. Reset on the shot clock. 19 seconds showing. Ball comes into Carter. Right wing Helgeson. Get it up top to Heyman. Shot clock at 5. Carter gets a screen up high. Puts up a 3. Misses everything. Shot clock violation against UT Permian Basin. That's their 3rd such occurrence. Trailing by 10. UTPB with 3:15 to play in the first half. Anderson and Martin playing catch outside. Now Martin drives in. Little jumper gets it to go from 10 feet out. Nice touch, and Mariah Martin has 6 points in the contest, and the Mavericks have their biggest lead of the game at 12, 23-11. Here's Helgeson on the wing. Outside to Carter. Shot clock at 10. Carter, shot clock at 2. Falcons don't know how much time's on the clock, and they are guilty of their 4th shot clock violation. Got a foul on Alexis Popham. That will be her 3rd personal. That'll put her on the bench for the remaining 2 minutes of the first half. Mavericks basketball with 10 on the shot clock. They get it inside to Turner. Here's Anderson, drives in, lowers the shoulder, and she's guilty of the charge. That'll be Anderson's 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul of the quarter, but it's a player control foul. and no shots forthcoming. UT Permian Basin's basketball, inside of 2 to play in the first, trailing by 12. Here's Munoz, bounces the ball off her foot, and it goes out of bounds. Coming up at the half, we'll have our first half stats from this game. We'll also visit with Lady Buff head coach Josh Prock, as his Lady Buffs had a big win over South Dakota Mines in the opening game of this tournament earlier this afternoon. 6 on the shot clock. They get it inside. Turner with the turnaround, no good, but an offensive board by Leah Redding. Fresh 20 for the Mavericks, and we're inside of a minute to play here in the first half. 3 put up and missed by Dumgard, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the gray-clad Falcons. And with 50 seconds to play, leading by 12, the Mavericks will have inbound and a fresh 20. Redding to inbound, gets it into Martin. Double team, now dribbles out of it. Gets it back to Martin, 10 on the shot clock. Anderson gets the ball inside, shot missed by Dumgard, and Dumgard comes in and fouls on the rebound. That will be Savannah Dumgard's second personal, and we'll make the trip down the floor where Wyckoff will shoot 1 and 1. Looking to cut into this Colorado Mesa 12-point lead with just over 30 seconds to play in the first half. Alexis Wyckoff knocks down the first. She's a 6-foot senior from Magnolia, Texas. Transfer from Florida International University. Played at the Division I level. Has a second shot. She gets them both. Makes it a 10-point ball game at 23-13, 32.3 to play here in the half. About a 1.5 differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Martin to Redding, back to Martin on the wing. Now they feed it to Turner. Turner takes a mid-range jumper and knocks it down. She's got 8 in the half. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Munoz, reverses dribble, puts up a floater, no good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it outside to Hobbs at the buzzer, and it won't fall. And that will conclude our first half of play as the teams head to the locker room. Colorado Mesa leads UT Permian Basin 25-13. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with our halftime activities. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We're joined now by West Texas A&M Lady Buffs head coach Josh Prock. His Lady Buffs took a 70-53 victory over South Dakota Mines in the opening game of this South Central Region Challenge. Josh, we were talking in the latter portion of your game, people that came into the arena for this UTPB Colorado Mesa game looks up at the scoreboard and says, well, WT has waltzed through this one, but it was anything but that. That first half was not the team that you're used to seeing on the floor.
No, it's not. Yeah. Are we good now? Okay, sorry about that. No, I mean, we came out a little sluggish to start the game, and our young ladies knew it. I mean, we got in there at halftime, and we just talked about we got to pick up the effort and the energy and things of that nature, and the young ladies did. And I mean, obviously, look at the second half. I mean, our credit goes to them. I mean, if we're going to get to where we want to get to, we have the way we guarded in the second half defensively is what we have to do, Kent.
In the first half, the shots weren't falling. I've always been a sayer that shooters shoot themselves out of slumps. But as you mentioned, the guarding, South Dakota Mines at the half was shooting right about 40%, but in the second half, especially that third quarter, you hold them to 3 of 15 from the field. In the first half, Piper Bauer was knocking them down from wherever she wanted to. In the second half, she had a hand in her face.
Yeah, and that was a challenge. We said, ladies, she has 22 of their 29 points. You know, anybody's going to, she can't be hurt that scores. We have to get her shut down. And we did. I mean, well, she had 22 at half and 2 in the second half, you know. So we did a good job of shutting her down. And I think another area where you saw the intensity pick up is I believe they had 8 turnovers at half, and they had 24 for the game, so we got 16 in the second half. So I was really pleased to see that as well.
And 26 points off turnover. You kind of got the tempo picked up in the second half as well.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, a lot of our stuff, you know, I've always believed, and that's always been my philosophy, that your offense is going to come from your defense. You know, you don't. We pressed a little bit and got some good breaks, but even in a half court, if you get stops, you're going to be able to get out on the break. I mean, that happens every time. And so that's what we want to do, and I mean, our girls did a good job with that.
Now, you haven't had a real game in 2 weeks until today. Now you get to play back-to-back games again. Yeah, that'll be good. I mean, obviously against a very good Colorado Mesa team. I mean, one thing about, I know Taylor and his team, they guard you. They're gonna. I mean, they've helped UTPB here 13 points and a half. So you're gonna have to be ready to execute your stuff, and it's gonna be a tough matchup. We've been expounding on the accolades of Carly Motzenbacher throughout the game, but here from your perspective, we talk about the grit she brings to the floor, but she's nonstop at both ends. Oh, she's got so much energy. I mean, she's one of those kids that you really feel like she could play 40 minutes and probably not have any slippage, and so she's in great condition. She's in great shape. She's a great athlete. On top of all that, she's just a great kid to be around as well, too. So, yeah, she comes in and gives us a spark off the bench, and very, very pleased with the productivity that she's had. And then you look at your two bigs today, Jayla Burgess and Olivia Lewis. You put their numbers together, they're pretty impressive. 19 points, 15 rebounds. Trying to find the blocks. There's 6 blocks and 4 steals. That's solid coming on your front line. Both are very good athletes. Both are big. They both can run the floor. I mean, Olivia obviously got in early foul trouble there, and that's what hurt her numbers a little bit. But, I really feel, Ken, if the front line of those two, once they get in really good hang of each other and really playing with each other, I don't know if you'll see two better bigs that we're going to go up against. What we like to watch with both of them is they have such a long wingspan. They can block a shot without having to get the body contact. Yeah, and that's what we've really worked on with our girls. Like, told both of them, like, you don't have to make any contact. They're going to bring you the ball because you're so long and athletic. So anyway, long story short, I agree with you, Cam. Both of them played extremely well, and anyway, I mean, the first half, again, it was what it was. I mean, we picked it up in the second half, and that's what you wanted to see. Well, we've been visiting with Lady Buff head coach Josh Prock. His Lady Buffs take a 70-53 win over South Dakota Mines this afternoon. They'll have the late game tomorrow night, 7:30 tip right here at the First United Bank Center. If you can't make it out, be sure and join us right here on the LSC Digital Network. Coach, thanks for stopping by. Thank you, and I know our volleyball team is playing right now, so good luck to them as well. And I know Hunter, they have their game, I think it's last home game of the year tomorrow, so good luck to Coach Hughes and them, and let's go get a lot of Buff wins this weekend. Busy day for Buff and Lady Buff ball. We are at the half with Colorado Mesa leading UT Permian Basin 25-13. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, I'll break down the first half stats. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
J. Ferg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roofing work, we're proud of our ability to provide efficient, lasting solutions for your roofing needs. What makes us stand out from the competition is that we work for you, with dedicated team members who guide you every step of the way. That is the J. Ferg advantage. Quality, experience, fast pass scheduling, customer rewards. We have it all. Call J. Ferg Roofing today for a free inspection. We are J. Ferg Roofing. We are more.
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Here's a quick look at our first half stats. First, for the designated visitors from Grand Junction, Colorado, the Colorado Mesa Mavericks. Savannah Dumgard did not score but had 4 rebounds. Kelsey Siemens had 8 points, 3 boards. Sophie Anderson with 3 rebounds. Daniela Turner with 8 points, 3 rebounds. Mariah Martin with 6 points, 2 boards. Monica Brooks with 3 points, 3 rebounds. Tatiana Burciaga Reyes played 2 minutes, had 1 personal foul. Leah Redding did not register any offensive statistics. Tia Slade had 1 rebound, and Emily Cavey had 4 minutes and 42 seconds with no statistics. For UTPB, Morgan Helgeson had no points and no rebounds in 10 minutes of action. Alexis Quaidman, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Avalon Munoz was scoreless but grabbed 2 rebounds. Allie Heyman had 1 personal foul. Rory Carter was 7 points. Sydney Hobbs did not register any statistics. Alexis Popham had 1 personal foul but was whistled. Had 1 rebound but was whistled for 4 personal fouls. Alexis Wyckoff had 1 point, 3 rebounds. Ogechi Nwodu had 1 personal foul. Kamari Portales did not register stats, nor did Kaini Jop. And Lauren Stallworth had 1 personal foul. As a team, the Mavericks pulled down 23 rebounds, 12 offensive, 11 defensive. The Falcons had 11 rebounds, 3 offensive, 8 defensive. The Mavericks committed 8 turnovers. The Falcons committed 9. Colorado Mesa had 9 points off turnovers to 3 for UTPB. The Falcons' biggest lead, well, they didn't lead in the first half. The Mavericks' biggest lead was 13 with 17 seconds left in the half. We're going to take one final timeout. When we come back, we'll have your second half of play. The Mavericks lead it 25-13. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. The teams are on the court to start the second half of play with Colorado Mesa having first possession as we get underway. Mesa in the traveling maroon. UTPB in their version of home whites, which are actually a silverish gray. And a 12-point lead for the Mavericks. Here's Anderson. Tied up over there by Helgeson. Gets it loose to Martin. Turner kicks it in the corner to Siemens. Her three no good. The ball is knocked out of bounds off the foot of a Maverick. Glad to have you on board for this, the second game of the South Central Region Challenge in Canyon, Texas. This is Conference Challenge Week in the Lone Star Conference as they are taking on the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. And there's a shot by Alexis Quaitman. Up and in, makes it a 10-point Maverick lead. Quickly at the other end, Turner for three, no good, but the rebound pulled down by Domgaard. Outside, a three by Martin, no good. The Falcons come up with the defensive board. Here's Munoz on the run for the Falcons. Goes between two Mavericks. Gets the layup and one.
Foul's going to be number 5, Mariah Martin.
The foul's on Mariah Martin, her second. Mavericks' first of the quarter. Avalon Munoz, scoreless in the first half, gets a bucket and goes to the line for the and one. Kene Jop and Ogechi Nwodu return to the lineup for the Falcons. As Munoz's shot is no good. Martin with the rebound, and as she breaks out, she's fouled from behind by Nwodu. That's her second personal, first team foul of the half against the Falcons. There's a pass intended for Turner. It's going to be picked off by Carter. Now Munoz directs traffic. Right wing to Carter. We got a foul and an illegal screen against Kene Jop. That's going to be her first personal, team foul number 2 of the half. And turnover number 11 against UT Permian Basin. Anderson to Martin, long three, can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Nwodu. She went up for that. At the other end, quickly, Carter gets a friendly roll and knocks down the 15-footer. Falcons have cut it to 6. Here's Turner for three, no good. Rebound in the corner, saved by the Falcons, controlled by the Mavericks. Martin dribbles out of trouble. Goes to Turner on the block. Her shot won't fall, but there with the offensive board is Monica Brooks. Correction, Savannah Domgaard. And she's going to be fouled. Mavericks basketball to inbound. They get it in to Turner. She knocks down the 2. It's the Mavericks' first bucket of the second half. Bumps their lead back up to 8. 27-19. Munoz picks up her dribble to Carter on the wing. Lob inside to Nwodu. Her turnaround, no good, but Munoz races in and ties up Daniela Turner for the jump ball, and it's going to be the Falcons basketball. Good hustle there by Avalon Munoz, tying up the taller Daniela Turner and keeping possession for the Falcons. And on the inbounds, she throws it away, and it's intercepted by Sophie Anderson. Here comes Martin. From left to right. Goes inside to Siemens, who dumps it off to Monica Brooks for the lay-in. 5 points for Brooks, and the Mavericks has bumped their lead back up to double digits at 29-19. Just under 7 to play in the third. Running jumper no good by Heyman, but the offensive follow by Quaidman results in a foul. Kelsey Siemens, guilty of her second personal. Team foul number 2 against the Falcons. That's going to send Quaidman to the line, shooting twice. First shot's in. 29-20 our score in favor of Colorado Mesa. Second shot no good. Rebound corralled by 3 Mavericks. Siemens has her pass blocked away and out of bounds. So it'll be the Mavericks ball to inbound on the side opposite the UTPB bench. Martin goes in the corner to Anderson. They get it inside to Brooks. Her turnaround off the glass and kiss. 7 points for Monica Brooks. Makes it an 11-point Colorado Mesa lead. Mid-range jumper missed by Sydney Hobbs. But the Falcons maintain possession with the offensive board. Allie Heyman puts one up, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line shooting twice. Kelsey Siemens picks up her third personal, team foul number 3. And we're going to send Allie Heyman to the line shooting twice. Freshman from Cypress, Texas. Knocks down the first. Should be a redshirt freshman. Last year, averaged 1.5 points per outing. Misses the second. We've got a jump ball called on the rebound. It'll be Colorado Mesa's basketball.
Jump ball. Mavericks ball.
31-21, Colorado Mesa with the lead, 6:02 to play in the third quarter. Here's Martin. Goes right side, intended for Anderson. It's going to be intercepted by Portales. Ahead to Hobbs off the dribble, and she nails it. Nice fast break there by the Falcons. Cuts this Maverick lead to 8. Left wing 3 put up and missed by Cavey. Rebound to the Falcons. Opportunity to cut it to 5 or 6 with a bucket. Hobbs lobs it inside to Quaidman. Back outside to Portales on the baseline. To Quaidman, forces one up, she'll draw the foul. Let's see who they're going to ring up. It's going to be Daniela Turner with her second. Team foul number 4 against the Mavericks. Alexis Quaidman goes to the line, shooting twice. Can make this a 6-point ball game. But it's not going to happen as she misses the first. 6'1" sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada, averaged 7 points and 6.9 rebounds last year. Makes the second. Heads to the bench, replaced by Alexis Wyckoff. And we've got us a 6-point ball game at 31-24. Turner on the wing. skip pass to Anderson on top to Martin. Ball knocked away. Martin comes up, feeds Brooks inside for the turnaround. Nice ball movement by the Mavericks. Results in 2 points for Monica Brooks, who is up to 9 for the ball game. Here's Munoz on the wing, throws it away. Tried to find Hobbs inside, but Turner was in the passing lane and came up with the interception. Here's Brooks outside for 3, and she knocks it down. And just like that, the lead's back up to 12. Monica Brooks comes off the bench this afternoon. It has 12 points, going 5 of 5 from the floor with a three-pointer. Mavericks rebound a Falcon miss. Turner, double team. Finds Brooks on the wing. They go inside to Martin, who's going to be bumped by Hobbs. For Sydney Hobbs, that will be her first personal. Team foul number 3 against the Falcons here in the third quarter. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:38 to play. Third quarter, Colorado Mesa leads at 36-24. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
Well, UTPB has opened the third quarter, hitting 50% from the floor at 4 of 8, including a 3. But Colorado Mesa is not far off of that. 5 of 12 from the floor with a three-pointer. And while the Falcons had cut the Mavericks' lead to 6 a few moments ago, Mavericks have come right back, converted some shots of their own, and currently lead by 12 and have possession. Mariah Martin gives it to Anderson. Now they find a cutter underneath. It's going to be Emily Cavey. She makes the bucket and goes to the line for the and one. Nice backdoor cut there by Emily Cavey. You watch the pass come in here.
Basket is good. Foul on number 11.
Monica Brooks finds her on the baseline. She hits the turnaround. She goes to the line for the and one and knocks that down. 3 points in the game on one play for Emily Cavey, and the Mavericks lead up to 15 at 39-24. 8-0 run over the last minute 14 for Colorado Mesa. Here's a long three outside. Missed by the Falcons, but the rebound pulled down by Wyckoff. Her follow comes up short. The Mavericks down court with numbers. Here's Turner on the wing, drives in, mid-range shot, no good. Munoz with the rebound for the Falcons. Brings it up court. She's going to take it all the way in. Yes, and one. Strong shot by the 5'5" Avalon Munoz. Fouls on Daniela Turner. That'll be her third. Team foul number 5 against the Mavericks. Munoz, freshman from San Antonio, to the line for the bonus. One more game to play this evening. After this game's over, we switch to the men's side, where the West Texas A&M Buffaloes, ranked number 3 in the NABC poll and 3-0 on the season, will host Western Colorado. That game set to begin at 7:30 p.m. this evening. Munoz missed the bonus shot. Mavericks with the rebound, leading by 13. There's a ball batted away, stolen, and end-to-end, Kamari Portales with the lay-in. Makes it an 11-point game at 39-28 Mesa. .2:15 to play here in the third quarter. Sophie Anderson with 8 on the shot clock. DeMartin for 3. It's short. Wyckoff with the rebound and the outlet to Portales. Man-to-man against Martin, and Portales lays it up and in. 4 quick points for the Magnolia, Texas freshman. Makes it a 9-point game. And we've got a whistle. And the foul goes against number 33, Kaini Jop. That'll be her third personal, team foul number 6 against the Falcons. So that will send Mariah Martin to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Thus far in the game, she is 1 of 2 from the line. Has 6 points. First shot's good. Makes them both. Bumps the Mavericks lead back up to 11. There's a layup by Avalon Munoz. She found a gap in that Maverick defense and took it to the rack. Long 3 put up and missed. Emily Cavey. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. It's going to go against the Falcons' Stallworth, her second. And Sophie Anderson at the line. Misses the first. Knocks down the second. 42-32, Colorado Mesa with just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. West Texas A&M's First United Bank Center, the scene of this neutral site game. There's a shot missed by Munoz. The rebound missed by Enwodu, but the follow put up and in. And it was Stallworth that got that bucket. .35 seconds to play in the third. 8-point lead for the Mavericks. And there's another steal. Munoz heading the other way. Outside, Portales for 3, no good. And the Mavericks come up with the rebound. 16 seconds to play in the third. Martin, right side to Anderson with 3 on the clock, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Lauren Stallworth, I believe.
Foul's going to be on number 21, Allie Kaman.
Nope. They got Allie Heyman with her second. And that'll send Sophie Anderson to the line, shooting twice with 2.9 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Anderson, a 68% shooter a year ago. Knocks them both down. And that's the end of our third quarter of play, with Colorado Mesa maintaining a 10-point lead, 44-34. You're watching the Lone Star Conference South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Bud Light, proudly brewed.
We head into the fourth and final quarter with Colorado Mesa leading 44-34. That third quarter saw the Falcons shoot 50% from the floor. The Mavericks just 37%. But the Mavericks have been knocking down their free throws for the game. They are 10 of 13 from the line, while UT Permian Basin just 4 of 12. Likewise, the Colorado Mesa Mavericks been doing it on the boards, out-rebounding the Falcons 33-23. Falcons have 14 turnovers in the game, and the Mavericks have 12 to this point. Mavericks have led by as many as 15 late in the third. It's the Falcons basketball on the inbound. Final quarter underway with Colorado Mesa leading by 10. Here's a three, right side, knocked down by Allie Heyman. She's got 4 points, and they said that was just a 2-pointer. Here's Anderson up top. Right side to Brooks. Her three no good. We've got a rebound inside, or a foul inside. They got Morgan Helgeson. Morgan Helgeson guilty of the foul. Her first, actually her second, team's first. Mavericks basketball to inbound to the left of their bucket. They get it in deep to Turner. Anderson baseline's going to be tripped. And it's going to be Avalon Munoz with the foul, her second, team second. Mavericks inbound again to the left of their bucket. Shot put up off the glass and missed by Turner, but the Mavericks get the offensive rebound. The follow by Turner, in, out, no good. And again, the Mavericks get the offensive rebound. That's going to be their 18th rebound. There's a shot in the corner, deflected. But I think we're going to have a foul called against UT Permian Basin. Ogechi Nwodu picks up her third personal. She blocked the shot and then raised her elbow, and I think the officials may go to the monitor here to see if it was a flagrant foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We've got the replay here. You can see the shot in the corner, and then after the shot, she attempts to block out, and in doing so, raises her elbow and gets it up in the face area. So the officials are going to see if it's flagrant. We'll take a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have the verdict. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at...
Well, after reviewing the play, the officials came away and said it was a common foul against Ogechi Nwodu. That was Kelsey Siemens that missed the shot and then took the elbow, which resulted in a foul, but no shots. Mavericks maintained possession, leading 44-36. Daniela Turner gets it out to Kylie Kravig, who's in the lineup for the Mavericks. Here's an off-balance shot by Turner, no good. And the Falcons come up with the defensive rebound. Rory Carter, 7 points in the first half, has 9 for the game, and it's a turnover against the Falcons. Here's Kravig. Gets it inside to Siemens, who misses the bunny. She was right underneath, but I think she heard Nwodu coming in behind and rushed her shot. Down at the other end, we've got a foul against the Mavericks. And it goes against Kelsey Siemens. That's going to be her fourth. Team foul number 1 for the Mavericks here in the fourth quarter. Munoz to inbound for the Falcons to the left of their bucket. And now Colorado Mesa head coach Taylor Wagner wants the officials to check a foul, the number of the player. We see the Colorado Mesa players step in, and that looked to have been number 10, Kylie Kravig, rather than Siemens. And that's what they do. They confirmed it was, in fact, number 10. So good camera work there by our Thunder Vision crew. Spot on. 44-36 our score. Colorado Mesa leads UT Permian Basin, 7:56 to play in the fourth quarter. Avalon Munoz to inbound to the left of the Falcon basket. And we've got a foul before the ball's thrown in and a charge called. And it's Alexis Quadman picking up her second personal. Team foul number 3 of the quarter against the Falcons. Here's Anderson outside. Up top to Martin. Right wing, Siemens. 3, no good. Gets her own rebound. Good hustle. Mavericks with a fresh 20. Here's Turner, loses the ball on the floor. Falcons come up with it. Carter on the break, but does not have numbers. There's a three from up top. Misfired by Heyman. Rebound by Munoz. One of the smaller players on the floor gets that offensive board. Heyman left wing to Carter. Heyman with 8 on the shot clock from 15, knocks it down. She's got 5 in the game. Makes it a 6-point Colorado Mesa lead. 6:49 to play in the second. Anderson tied up, kicks it outside to Martin. Shot clock at 10. They go inside to Brooks. Nice ball movement by the Mavericks. Shot missed by Siemens, but she draws the foul and will go to the line shooting twice.
That was going to be number 34, Ogechi Wodo.
Ogechi and Wodu picks up her 4th personal. Team foul number 4. Make that team foul number 5 against the Falcons. That'll send Siemens to the line, shooting twice. For the game, she has 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. Knocks down her first 3 throw, where she is a perfect 3 of 3. Trying to make this an 8-point ball game in a relatively low-scoring contest. And it is at 46-38. Six and a half to play here in the 4th quarter. Munoz drives baseline, picks up her dribble, back to Wyckoff, goes in strong and draws the foul.
Foul's going to get number 34, Monica Brooks.
Foul goes against Monica Brooks, her first. Team foul number 2 of the quarter against the Mavericks. Wyckoff at the line, where she was 2 of 2 in the first half, those being her only points. Knocks down the first. Actually, she was 1 of 2 in the first half. Second shot, got them both. She's got 3. Makes it a 6-point game again. In the corner, Anderson tries to hand it to Martin. Instead, she gave it to Munoz. Munoz pulls up at the block, off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back to Wyckoff from 15. It's a free throw, and she nails it. And the Falcons within 4, the closest they have been since early in the contest. Taylor Wagner wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
Into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Back to action here at the First United Bank Center. 5:44 to play in the 4th quarter. Colorado Mesa has led by as many as 15 in the second half. But the last 2.5 minutes has been all Falcons as UT Permian Basin has whittled away at the double-digit lead and knocked it down to 4 points, and we currently stand 46-42, Colorado Mesa, with just inside 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. It'll be the Mavericks basketball on the inbound. And here we go. Martin to Turner. Up top to Anderson. She's going to be bumped off the ball by Rory Carter. For Carter, that's her first. The Falcons are over the 5-foul limit. So that'll send Anderson to the line where she'll shoot twice. First shot's good. Coming up next, 7:30 start. West Texas A&M, the third-ranked Buffaloes, will host Western Colorado out of the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. Brad Schaefer in his 8th year with the Mountaineers. Be fun to see what kind of ball club he's put together this year. In the fourth quarter, UT Permian Basin has knocked down 60% of their field goals. And they maintain the pace. Conversely, Colorado Mesa 0 for 8 from the field in the fourth. Their only points being a pair of free throws. And there's a walk on Mariah Martin. Still a 4-point game. And there's an interception. Martin picks it off, goes in for the easy lay-in. It's her first field goal of the half. She has 10 for the game. And bumps the Mavericks lead up to 6 at 50-44. Wyckoff, high off the glass, no. Rebound pulled down by Siemens. Strong rebound for the Tucson, Arizona native. Mavericks spreading the floor right now, trying to work some clock, but they still have to be mindful of scoring. Here's Kravig to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Kravig, 3. No good, but there's the offensive rebound and the putback by Kelsey Siemens. Boxed out, got the rebound, and put it off the glass and in. Back up to an 8-point lead for the Mavericks. Helgeson to Munoz. Inside of 4 to play. Heyman outside. Shot clock at 7. Heyman gets around Turner, takes it in off the glass, no good, but a block. This will go against Monica Brooks, her second. Just the third team foul against Colorado Mesa here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:36 to play. Colorado Mesa 52, UT Permian Basin 44. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
3:36 to play. Colorado Mesa leading 52-44. At the line, Allie Heyman knocks down the first. She'll have a second. And she connects on both of them. Makes it a 6-point game. Mavericks out rebounding the Falcons 41-27. But here in the fourth quarter, they have hit just 2 of 11 from the floor, while the Mavericks are 4 of 7. Thus, UTPB has really cut into this Maverick lead that at one time was 15. Mavericks to inbound to the left of their bucket. Cavey to get it in, does to Turner. Turner drives, puts it up and in. Mavericks needed a bucket and they got it. Here's Popham. Tied up, tries to find Wyckoff inside. Led Wyckoff a little too much. And that was a turnover, number 18. And coming at a crucial time in the final 3 minutes. 54-46 our score, Colorado Mesa on top. Siemens to Turner. Turner from 12. Got it to roll. Daniela Turner has 14. All from the floor. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
J. Ferg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roof.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. 2:31 to play. Colorado Mesa leading by 10, 56-46. UTPB on the inbounds. Ball tipped in the backcourt, but Rory Carter tracks it down. Here's Avalon Munoz. Has 6 points, all in the second half. Wyckoff to Popham. Near side. 3 put up and in by Rory Carter. She's up to 13 on the ball game. And it's a 7-point margin for Colorado Mesa. Kylie Craving finds Daniela Turner, who splits the Falcon defense for the lay-in. Turner with a strong game, 16 points to show for it. We're inside of 2 minutes to play at 1:40, and it's a 9-point Mesa lead, 58-49. Munoz inside to Wyckoff. Pump fake, yes, and one. They're going to ring up Monica Brooks with her third.
Count the basket. Foul is on number 34, Monica Brooks.
Wyckoff with her second field goal goes to the line for the and one, where she's 3 of 4 from the line. Can make it a 6-point game, and she does.
Check it back in the game for the Falcons on number 34. Okay.
1:25 to play. There's a mid-range jumper missed by Martin. Rebound controlled by the Falcons. Good hustle there by Ogechi and Wodu to keep that ball active and alive. And Ray Booth wants a timeout. It's going to be a 30. We'll take it with them. 1:12 to play. Colorado Mesa leads it by 6. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
Days are built on mornings, and Whataburger is built on burgers. Mornings, burgers. Morning burgers? Yeah, all right. Good thing there's a burger made just for breakfast, topped with breakfast. The limited time breakfast burger is back at Whataburger.
West Texas A&M Lady Buff Volleyball celebrating senior night tonight against Texas Womans. Takes the first set 25-20. Over at the box across campus. Here we've got UT Permian Basin with the basketball, trailing Colorado Mesa by 6 with 1 minute to play in the fourth. Carter outside, shot clock at 10. She wants a screen. Wyckoff gives it to her. Carter kicks it back out to Munoz and throws it out of bounds. Well, another Falcon turnover gives the ball to the Mavericks. And UTPB can look back on this one and see 19 turnovers as part of their undoing here down the stretch. They played much better offensively and defensively, but they turned the ball over. Here's Turner, drives the lane. No one stepped in on her, and she gets the lay in. Daniela Turner with 18 points in this ball game. Makes it 60-52, 8-point lead for Colorado Mesa, and we've got a full timeout on the floor. 27.9 to play. You're watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
27.9 seconds to play. Colorado Mesa leads it 60-52. The Falcons to inbound directly in front of their bench with Allie Heyman to put it in bounds. Gets it into Munoz. No shot clock. 20 left. Wyckoff inside, goes underneath and walks. Turnover number 20. And while the Falcons have hit 4 of their last 5 field goals, they have had 3 critical turnovers in the final 2.5 minutes. Inbounds comes into Martin, 14 seconds to play. Falcons content not to foul. Now Munoz goes for the steal, almost gets it. Ball goes out of bounds. Mavericks basketball with 5.9 remaining. When this game ends, we'll do a quick wrap And then we'll be back at 7:25 for the West Texas A&M Buffaloes and the Western Colorado Mountaineers. Avalon Munoz with the foul on the inbounds, her third. It's going to send Mariah Martin to the line, shooting twice. Thus far, Martin 3 of 4 from the line, 3 of 12 from the floor with a three-pointer. 10 points to her credit. Martin at the line. Knocks down the first. Second shot on the way. Just as good as the first. She's up to 12, 4 seconds to play. Inbounds comes into Davian Spencer. And she double dribbles with 0.5 ticks left on the First United Bank Center clock. Mavericks to inbound. They just need to get it in, and the clock will expire. And with that, Colorado Mesa improves to 1-0 on the season. UT Permian Basin falls to 0-1. The Mavericks taking a 62-52 win. Here's a quick look at our final scoring totals. First for UT Permian Basin, Avalon Munoz with 6. Allie Heyman with 7. Alexis Quadman with 8. Rory Carter with 13. Sydney Hobbs with 4. Kamari Portalis with 4. Lauren Stallworth with 2. And Alexis Wyckoff with 8. For Colorado Mesa, Sophie Anderson had 5. Daniela Turner with 18. Mariah Martin with 12. Kelsey Siemens with 12. Emily Cavey had 3. And coming off the bench, Monica Brooks had 12. Again, our final score, Colorado Mesa wins it 62-52. We're going to take a break now. We are going to come back at 7:25 for the third-ranked West Texas A&M Buffaloes and Western Colorado Mountaineers. Until then, thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 7:25. You've been watching the South Central Region Challenge on the LSC Digital Network.